As Republican National Committee Chairwoman Ronna McDaniel recently noted, the media has spent more time talking about the economy in the now past 2 weeks than they have in the past 2 years. Why? Because they're cheering for a recession. On September 1st, President Trump's going to raise the tariffs on Chinese imports 5%, which the Democrats say is going to cause a recession, which is exactly what they want. Obviously, I'm not an economist and I have no idea what this is going to do to the economy, but I don't even think the economists know. 74% of them, however, according to a new survey, say that they see the U.S. going into a recession by the end of 2021, 2 years from now. Since we've been having a record economic boom under the Trump administration, it's only common sense that at some point it's gonna slow down or recede. Let's not forget just a few months ago when the president put a 5% tariff on goods being imported from Mexico, the mainstream media lost their mind and said that the price of everything from cars to avocados are gonna skyrocket. This is a real article from CNN, this isn't photoshopped, or from The Onion. Chipotle could raise burrito prices by 5 cents if Mexico tariffs become permanent. Oh no, 5 cents! While some people like Bill Maher are openly hoping for a recession so they can pin it on President Trump, thinking that'll be enough to get rid of him next year, the mainstream media's goal in hyping up the looming recession is to create a self-fulfilling prophecy, to undermine confidence in the market, to cause one. This powerful scene from the 1992 Hackers movie, Sneakers, perfectly illustrates what they're trying to do.
When I was in prison, I learned that everything in this world, including money, operates not on reality, but the perception of real. Pause it. People think a bank might be financially shaky. Consequence, people start to withdraw their money. Result, pretty soon it is financially shaky. Conclusion, you can make banks fail. I've already done that. Maybe you've read about a few. Think bigger. Stock market? Yes. Currency market? Yes. Commodities market? Yes. Small countries? I might even be able to crash the whole damn system.
Let's not forget that after President Trump won the election in 2016, the New York Times economist Paul Krugman declared that we're going into a global recession with no end in sight. Shortly before the election, Politico declared that Wall Street is set up for a major crash if Donald Trump shocks the world on Election Day and wins the White House. In order to keep the economy running hot, President Trump has been pressuring the Federal Reserve to lower interest rates, something that most presidents don't dare do, because the last president to step up to the Fed was JFK, and, well, we all know how that turned out.
What is the proper relationship, what should be the proper relationship between a chairman of the Fed and a president of the United States?
Well, first of all, the Federal Reserve is an independent agency, and that means basically that there is no other agency of government which can overrule actions that we take. What the relationships are don't frankly matter.
If you haven't went down the Federal Reserve rabbit hole yet, you really should, so you can learn what real money is and what a fiat currency is and how the banking system really works. And there's some great documentaries on YouTube if you can find them. With the algorithm manipulation, good luck, but a couple of the best ones are The Monopoly Men, Money as Debt, and The Money Masters. Now, I have no idea what's going to happen with the Chinese trade deal or the economy in the short term, but at some point in the long run, I'm pretty sure the whole house of cards is just going to come down and collapse. One thing I do know, however, is that the Obamas are doing very well for themselves, so well that they just bought a $15 million house in Martha's Vineyard. Just 2 years ago, they spent $8 million on their mansion in Washington, D.C., and now they're picking themselves up this little summer home on the beach. Just look at this thing. Absolutely insane. And speaking of money, get 10% off any of my awesome shirts at markdice.com when you use the promo code Labor Day at the checkout. That's Labor Day, one word, and the sale ends today. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Use the promo code Labor Day at the checkout and check them out.